Hello everyone! Today is another Drugstore Beauty Week video and it is a tutorial. So this is my no makeup tutorial. In case you didn't know, I was wearing makeup. I know it's like a bit of a no makeup thing going on, but I am indeed wearing makeup. It's a great tutorial for springtime if you want to wear it to school or work, or if you're just having a bit of a lazy day but you want to do something. I love this makeup look and I do different variations of it constantly. And also make sure you go watch Amelia's drugstore foundation routine video because she just did one and that girl knows about foundation. Whenever Amelia says you need to try this foundation, I'm like, yes I do, because her skin is always looking flawless. So make sure you check that out. It will be linked down below. I feel really prepared for the day because I'm wearing my I love you a latte t-shirt, if I can show you. I love you a latte. So I think that's enough chitter chatter. Let's get started. So my skin is looking a little bit tired this morning. I had a long day yesterday. So I am going to wear something super light. This is the Bourjois 123 Perfect CC cream. Sometimes I find that when your skin's looking the most tired and like my eyes are super puffy and dark, sometimes it's better to go for lighter makeup than to like cake it on. I don't know, for some reason that works best for me. So I am just gonna take a little bit on the back of my hand like this. I absolutely love this CC cream. It gives a decent amount of coverage, but it still looks really natural. And I'm gonna put this on a Real Techniques buffing brush. And I'm gonna buff it on my face. I have a spot right here. It's actually a lot worse in real life than it's looking on camera. For some reason, whenever I get a spot there, I feel like a catfish. I know that's really strange, but I feel like there should just be like a whisker coming out of there. And so just be prepared, I might be morphing into a catfish momentarily. So you can see that it really does even out my skin tone. And you can see it's covering these spots I have here too. So I really love this stuff. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin at all. And it's probably one of my most used BB or CC products. I really love it. I got this for one of my friends and she said the same thing. She couldn't believe how much she loved it. One thing I cannot live without today is under eye concealer. So this is my favorite one by Maybelline. It's the Instant Anti-Age. I've been calling it the wrong name this entire time. I don't know. It's this Maybelline concealer with this little thing on the end. And I just like to dab a little bit. Ooh, I love that sound. A little bit underneath my eyes like this. This is really quick and easy makeup, seriously. It's like my go-to. I like to use a brush with this. You can use your fingertips, but I am a lazy person, so sometimes I just use a brush and I just brush it in quite lightly, but I feel like it gives a really natural finish. This concealer is ridiculous. It doesn't crease, it covers all of the darkness, and I just feel like it really brightens my entire face up when I use it. That is one thing I honestly cannot live without, is concealer under my eyes. Basically, I look like I am dead, even though I'm alive, and that is not a hot look. If you have any extra blemishes, I highly recommend the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. The packaging has completely rubbed off on mine. It's really gross looking, but this stuff is so good. I might just pop a little bit onto these red spots here. I have a couple here, my catfish spot here. Bye-bye, whisker. And I also like to put a few on my nose because my nose gets quite red, and 2 just under my nostrils because I'm sexy like that. And we might just go for a few here as well, just to really brighten up the face. Okay, so I know that looks really crazy, but once we blend it in, it's gonna look great. So again, I'm just taking my brush, just really super quickly. If you don't have blemishes or redness, of course, just skip this step. If I'm being super lazy, I will not do this. So that's it for the foundation. I just like to go over everything and make sure everything's nice and buffed in because I like my skin to look like skin. And next I'm gonna work on eyebrows. Please don't judge me. My eyebrows are in a ridiculous state. I wasn't even gonna film this video because my eyebrows are so out of control. And then I was like, well, we're all friends here. I mean, we can accept that sometimes eyebrows go a little bit cray. And you know what? My eyebrows aren't on fleek. They are not on fleek. I don't even really know what that phrase means, but I know that I'm not on fleek today. So for no makeup eyebrows, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. I wish I was one of those people who didn't have to do anything to their eyebrows, but alas, Mine are basically invisible and they need a lot of TLC. But as you can see, this is kind of like a one-stop shop. We have a huge plane outside. I'll just keep going through that. Anyway, this is just kind of like a one-stop eyebrow shop. It gives them a little bit of tint. I think it has some little fibers in there to help thicken the brows. And it just gives it some nice shape and definition when you don't really feel like spending ages on your brows. But it doesn't look too done either. So it's not like a super polished shape. It's just, you know, brow tint. So I like to take a regular spoolie, just a clean one, just to help brush it in and make sure everything looks nice and even. Don't ever let your friends pluck your eyebrows when you're 13 in your mom's bathroom, because when you have no eyebrows left, you're gonna wish that didn't happen. It's not worth it, folks, because my eyebrows have never been the same. Blending in the eyebrows, blending in the eyebrows. Now it's time to add mascara. This is the Soap & Glory Thick and Fast High Definition Collagen Coat Mascara. I love drugstore mascaras, so just use whichever one you're using at the momento. I'm not adding a ton of mascara, just enough to give some definition, but I'm not going to town like I normally would. I love a bit of mascara, as you know. For this look, I'm going to be skipping bronzer because I'm going for a really super fresh look. I don't want to look too done, so I'm going to be using this. It's the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Blush. Now, this is a kind of cream blush. It has a really strange consistency. I can't explain it. I was gonna try to explain it there, but I can't. It's not quite a cream, it's not quite a gel, it's not quite a mousse, it's kind of like a mixture of all of the things. So I'm just taking my stippling brush and kind of working the blush into the brush. Wow, managed to say that without getting tongue twisted. So it's on the edge of the brush like that. You can see that just from doing that on my hand, it's a very sheer blush, so this isn't going to give you tons of color, but that's what I'm after for this look. I just want to have a little bit of something, but I don't want to look like I've just put on a lot of blush, if that makes sense. So I just stipple that onto the cheeks, simply like this. I love using this stippling brush for cream blushes. And the reason I'm using a cream blush as well is because I feel like they look really natural. They kind of give this dewy sort of glow to the skin, and I really, really like it. So you can see the difference that it makes just from doing that. For me, blush really lifts my face. I love wearing it. And yeah, I think it makes a nice difference. So I'm just doing the same thing for the other side. Just kind of pick your cheek part there and then stipple, stipple, stipple. So that's it for the blush. And then for a lipstick, I don't want to wear anything that's too lipsticky, obviously, but like blush, lipstick really brightens my face. I don't know, it's something I just can't live without. So I'm gonna wear one of the NYX Butter lipsticks, but I'm just applying this super lightly. This is in the shade Little Susie, and I'm just putting a little bit on like this, and I'm just rubbing it in. So I did a super light layer, and then I'm just using my finger to kind of put it in like that. You could wear just regular clear chapstick, a clear gloss, any sort of tinted lip balm, but this is the look I'm going with today. And I actually practiced this makeup yesterday, and my boyfriend said, "Oh, I love your makeup today. It looks so fresh." And I was like, no makeup, baby. It takes a lot of effort to look like I'm not wearing makeup. So that is the finished tutorial. I hope you guys try this at home with some of the makeup products you already have. Please tweet me a picture at Essie Button or tag me on Instagram at Essie Button. I love to see your recreations and play with it. Use different tones and colors, and yeah, I'm really excited to see you guys try this. And I think that's everything. So head on over to my Twitter page. There will be a giveaway on Twitter. I will leave the giveaway link listed down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you love drugstore makeup tutorials as much as I like doing them, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Now it's time for the haul, because as you can see, I did get a few things, so let's do this. I want to talk about the coconutty things first, because I got these from ASOS. The delivery just came through, but I thought I'd throw it into this video because